Hey YouTube comic community, it's Jimmy the Geek Aficionado, and I am back with another episode of The Dealer Room. This episode is an important episode because it talks about a very important topic and a lesson that I learned again most recently. And that lesson is don't bypass the discount bins. Why do I say that? Because there are gold in those discount bins, and you just got to be willing to find it. And when you're working a show like I was, you don't always get time to go and dig through, a dozen long boxes, right? But what you have to keep your eyes open for is that sometimes there are sellers that are new. They've just come to the show and they just bring a brand new selection. And if you pay attention to the other dealers in the room, those are the prime targets. See a new dealer walk in the door, it is like chum in the water because the sharks are coming. And they're going to be looking for the same things that you're going to be looking for, and they're going to get it faster. So you got to keep your eyes sharp and keep them peeled for those kind of opportunities. I did a show recently up in Wisconsin, a couple of back-to-back shows, right? So within a week, I did 2 shows. At the first show, I didn't really have a lot of time to walk around, but I did notice that there was a guy at the end of the row who had a whole, he had 4 booths full of long boxes. We're all priced at 50 cents a piece. I walked up there and there's other dealers already going through it, and this is late in the day and they're still going through it and they're still pulling out things. And I walked up and I had time for one book pull. What did I pull? This luscious Adam Hughes cover of the Legion number 35. It's a great classic Hughes cover. It's really when his style took hold and really kind of shot him up the charts as a cover artist. But I got this for 50 cents. Now, to be honest, I found another copy of it that day as well, right afterwards, that was a little bit nicer. And I paid not top dollar for it, but we'll definitely say that I paid more than 50 cents. So I'm going to take that 50-cent copy and I'm going to be selling it for whatever I bought that for. And I'm going to have a nice copy for my collection and be able to present a nice copy for my sales. Fast forward a week later, I'm at another show. I finish my setup. There's a new seller right next to me. He's got almost everything in there for $1. So I start digging just like the rest of the guys. And the other guys are pulling stuff out. And I got to be honest with you, I had passed on a stack of Liberty Meadows, and lo and behold, when I had time to think about it and go back and take a look and see what those books sold for, which is approximately at least $10 a piece, I was a little disappointed to go back and find that they all sold, because I could have made quite a bit of money on those books at $1 a piece, selling them for $10. So what did I get? I did get a few things for me. This is All-Star Squadron number 2. All-Star Squadron number 5, number 11, 17, 45, 65, and a nicer copy of 34, which I already had. But trying to fill out that run right because I like those old JSA characters. But I also found this. These are some good ones that I didn't expect to note in there. He had a few copies of this, but I only pulled out one copy. This is The Dirty Pair. This is their first issue of their first series. So this is an adaptation from a Japanese anime manga from back in the 80s. Late 80s, say, from Eclipse Comics. Found this great copy of variant cover of the 10th, issue number 7, featuring their prime characters, Adrenaline, SB, and I remember her name. A great series for me. I love Tony Daniels' work, and I love his work on this creator-owned piece, but didn't have this variant, so happy to get that. If you watch any of my shows, you know that I'm a big fan of Joe Chiodo, and this is a nice Joe Chiodo rendition of a J. Scott Campbell property, Danger Girl. This is a special edition of the Mod Bods, so great cover from him. Happy to get that. Needs a little bit of cleanup, but it'll be all right. And my favorite piece from this particular dealer's tables was I found an incredible first appearance that is so undervalued, and I don't understand why. But it's 22 Brides #1, and it's the first appearance of Jane Vasco, Painkiller Jane. Not only did he have that, but he had a second copy that I was able to get for only $1. Oh, these don't go for a lot of money. I don't know why, but they're probably worth at least $20 each. So clean and press, selling them up. Maybe I'll send them out for a grading, depends on how well they come back. But that's a nice find. Happy to get those. But just servicing the point, you never know what you're going to find in dollar bins, these discount bins. So these were all for $1. Another dealer right across from me, he had brought in some new stock as well, and I was able to find these to fill out a set that I'll be selling together. These are the issues that I was missing, but it's Dark Horse Presents number 59, and these are the original Sin City stories, right? So 59, 60, and then we had 56, which is an annual, and 55. So now those 4 issues together with the rest of the run that I have makes a nice little set that I can sell at an upcoming show. Let's see, what else do we have? Another Adam Hughes, this one here, Gen 13 Ordinary Heroes. I got it for $2. It's going to go up for a lot more when I sell it at my booth. Grimjack #1. All right, so this is his first issue of his solo title. You pay attention to my C2E2 haul video, you'll see that I picked up the first appearance of Grimjack. Cool add to my collection. Hawk and Dove #1. This is the first appearance of the new Dove, Dawn Granger. And the last one from this booth, a nice pickup for me. Batgirl #15 with a nice Joker cover. One of 3 books that I had left to get that series. So good pickups all around. 2 doors down from this vendor, we had another vendor. I've been trying to get the older Wonder Womans, right? The Volume 1 Wonder Womans. And there's a section in there, Wonder Woman, that actually has Huntress backup stories. I've noticed I'm a fan of Huntress. So able to get these, because these are normally like $10 or more per issue. But I got these for $2 each, which made me very, very happy. 256. I want to say this is 3 Huntress, but this one is not. This is 278. Nice Huntress backup there. And these are all nice high grade copies. We're talking like 9 and better, which is perfect for my runs for Copper Age. 285. Another Huntress story. 286. See it up here in the title. And then that's a great death cover as well. Got 289. Again with the Huntress. 291. The Huntress story in here, but the cool thing is we got Zatanna joining Wonder Woman. 292 with Huntress, Power Girl, and Supergirl in it. 294. Again, another Huntress backup. 296. And 308. 311. Got a few. And 313. Finally, 323. So, very cool pickups. Again, all nice high grade. $2 each. I can't pass up on that. Again, don't bypass the discount bins. Go digging in there, find the time, make sure that you're putting that effort in. All right, we're going to finish this video up with a couple of other solid pickups that I did get that weren't in the discount bins. I was able to get these for a good price and hopefully get a solid return on these. Looking for 9/8 on these next 2, but I did get Star Wars Kanan, The Last Padawan, issue #6. This features first cover appearance of the Star Wars Rebels characters who we have already seen Ahsoka Tano show. This book is getting bigger and bigger. A-Force #1, first appearance of Singularity. This I hope to be a 9/8 as well. Got this for $20, I think. Now this one actually doesn't have a huge value in a 9.8 right now, but it is one that's me and some of the other dirty flippers are holding on to right now because we do feel that it's gonna make a move and we want to be ready when it does. Now, the last deal of the day, I traded a slab that has been in inventory for too long and I wanted to move it out, but I was able to make a deal with another vendor across the way. Got a couple of these nice Wonder Womans. This is 176. Nice sharp looking copy here of a nice 12-cent Wonder Woman. We got 106. So this completes the secret origin story of Wonder Woman. But this is a nice 10-cent copy, also in a nice condition. So happy with that. And finally got one of these awesome independents from back in the 90s. Loving this book. I've been looking for one for a while. Wish it was a little bit higher grade. It's still up in the 9s, so I'm not complaining too much, but happy to finally actually have one. And that is the Men in Black #1, first appearance of the Men in Black that the movies were based off of. A very cool book, and still in a really nice condition, I would have to say. So pick that up. It's part of a trade deal, so happy to get that. But that concludes this episode of the Dealer Room. If you saw anything in there that you thought was interesting, you want to throw a bit in the comments, please continue to do so. Please hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Ring that notification bell so we can tell you when we got more coming out. That's it for me for this episode of the Dealer Room. Stay tuned for future episodes because I'm still doing lots of shows and I'm making deals and I'm learning a lot. So thanks again for watching and stay classy.